Hello, so welcome back to my channel. So I just want to make this video for anyone out there who is willing to change the trajectory of their life and willing to make like deliberate change in order to achieve this. So I'm just going to share a bit of my story and what inspired me to make the decisions I made. How well this decision has pushed me. I'll start from 2019. So before 2019, I had always applied for scholarships. I have applied for PTDF, MasterCard scholarship, and that scholarship, which I didn't get any of. Prior to 2019, I've been applying independently, like on my own. I just opened the applications, I could read materials online and then just apply. But I was just doing it independently, or I would say ignorantly, until 2019, where I spoke to like a senior family friend, and he was just asking me about my life. And at the time, I was a fashion designer in Abuja, and I would say I was doing okay as a fashion designer, but then I wanted more. So when he asked me what I was doing, I said I had applied for scholarships. NDLEA was recruiting at that time, and I submitted an application. I was shortlisted for the aptitude test, and then he was like, "Okay, I was there before, and when I was applying for scholarship, I was applying wrongly. That's why I didn't get it on time. But if you are doing it right with the necessary help, you might be able to get it." So at that point, it struck me, like it occurred to me that yes, this is the problem. I was doing it all wrong and I needed help. So I now started applying for the Commonwealth Scholarship, but I still did not ask for the necessary help. So during that time, I was shortlisted for the aptitude test. Like I said, the test venue was at Warimpa that time, and for 2 days we were struggling to write test. I mean, I was literally on the queue with guys. I was physically struggling with guys to get into the test hall to write the test. And at that point, it occurred to me that I don't deserve what I'm going through. I don't deserve this. I'm not saying I'm a special breed, like, oh, a special person that is not supposed to suffer. But I just said to myself, I don't deserve this. I deserve more than this. So with all the struggles, having to wake up the next day early in the morning before dawn to get to the test center, and I still met people there. I couldn't be at the front of the queue. So the aim of going there early was defeated. So because of the whole disorganization of the test, it was cancelled, and then it was fixed between Christmas and New Year of 2019. And I was pained because up until then I had only celebrated Christmas away from my family once, and that was in 2009 when I first gained admission to ATB Bauchi. And because we resumed in November, I felt it was kind of too early for me to go back home, so I didn't go back home for the Christmas celebration. So, and I was pained by that. So in 2019, I still couldn't go home for the Christmas, and the whole thing just it pained me and also pushed me to make the right decisions. I wrote the test after Christmas, and then I went home. And just before I left home after the New Year, that's 2020, I told my mom that I am leaving Nigeria this year. I'm leaving this country this year. I don't know if she remembers. Of course, being a mom, she accepted it. So on my way from Makodi back to Abuja, I texted my elder brother and I told him that I have the intention of applying for scholarships this year and I would need your assistance. And he replied and he was like, okay. So I contacted another senior friend of mine who was a first class graduate from ATB Bauchi and also a recipient of PTDF scholarship at the time. He accepted, and then a very good friend of mine who was also a recipient of the Erasmus scholarship, as she was an Erasmus scholar, she accepted also. And I mean, she was so helpful in that even when I was looking for the course to apply for, like, she was on the phone with me, patient with me. We looked for the course and then we decided on environmental contamination and toxicology. Before all this, I was still in contact with my final year supervisor who was of great help with me. From him, I was able to get like contacts or connections with an NGO that deals with all this water and environmental contamination in general. So from time to time, even as I saw, I go to the field to different states in Nigeria to carry out either surveys or sampling and just general things that are relevant. So this was very instrumental in my application, coupled with my experience from University of Ibadan during my first master degree. And I applied for this and eventually landed the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. So I am doing this video because I feel that there are people out there who need to like take a firm decision this coming year. It doesn't have to be like your New Year resolution, but you need to get to a point in your life where you've had enough of your situation and that you need to like make a conscious decision, like be intentional. This has to stop. I don't deserve this. I need to move forward. So this is like a new year message or a new year, my new year gift to you. I hope this video reaches you and it's able to push you to make that decision and to take the necessary steps to achieve your goal, and the sky will be your limit. I wish you well in your applications and I hope you get what you want. And this does not only applies to academia, scholarship and the rest. No, it's you can apply it to anything, any area of your life. In whatever you do, you just decide to be exceptional, decide to be excellent, decide that you have to like attain the peak of that particular field or particular thing you do. With regards to scholarship, I'm going to drop a link to a very good friend of mine YouTube page. She has landed several scholarships. She has experience with the application and she has made several videos as to how to apply and land different scholarships. So this will be a very resourceful page. Go to the page, look for the specific scholarship you're interested in and apply to it. I wish you the very best in the new year and I hope you get what you want. If you find this resourceful, if you find this helpful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Happy New Year.